Joining us to help put this latest attack in perspective is Amit Pandya, an expert on security in the region at the Stimson Center, a nonprofit, nonpartisan research institution in Washington, D.C. Thank you very much for being with us.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
What message does this attack send today?
Well, I think that the predominant message that it sends is that the violence in Pakistan is now nationwide, that it's pervasive, that it's clearly seeped into parts of Pakistan that were, until about 15 months ago, considered relatively peaceful and relatively safe.
Is it designed to instill fear within the people of Pakistan, or is it designed to send a message beyond the borders of Pakistan?
Well, I mean, I think it's both. I think that, the predominant debate right now within Pakistan is to what extent should Pakistan be part of what is perceived quite widely as America's war, whether that's the war on terror or the war in Afghanistan.
Well, that brings up what I was going to ask, which was, was this, do you think, a response to President Obama's new strategy for Afghanistan and Pakistan announced on Friday?
Well, in all candor, I could only speculate, but certainly the relative coincidence of time suggests that it might very well have been. At the same time, I think it's important that we recognize that, as I said, for the last 15 months, there have been attacks in Lahore. So I think it could have had more than one purpose, if indeed it did have the purpose of sending a message about the president's announcement.
Do you think that the Pakistani government or its military is able to stop these attacks?
I think that it's enormously difficult, as it always is in these kinds of situations. Part of the problem, I think, is that the Pakistani military and the Pakistani security forces and the Pakistani government are seriously compromised by all kinds of covert connections with some of these outfits, but also because I think that the capacity of state institutions, and particularly the police, is quite weak. So I think that, there's a real question about whether the Pakistani government really has the capacity to stop them. At the same time, the question becomes, how do you stop them? Do you line up with the American strategy, which is to basically go hard after these people and put them out of business in a sort of very aggressive and enforcement way? Or do you change the way that you're approaching the politics of your country and sort of undercut the degree of tacit support that they enjoy among sectors of the population?
Amit Pandya, thank you very much for joining us this evening.
Thank you.